Hello rail fans, and welcome to F59PHI Trains. Today we're going to be building this Altimont Corridor Express F59PHI locomotive here. And this is what it looks like. So let's get right into the build here. So we're going to start off with the rear coupler, so take out a dark oak stair and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block forward on bottom, we're going to go 5 wide with backward facing polished deep slate stairs. On the next layer, a polished deep slate block in the middle and 2 upside down stairs on either side of it. Then we'll come in front of this in the center and do a 3 block tall T shape of polished deep slate and put a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, a 5x3 of polished deep slate coming out to each side of the tracks here. Then we're going to put 5 upside down polished deep slate stairs facing backwards across the top of the back. Then on this side gap, we're going to put 3 oak slabs coming up for stairs here, and 3 on this side over here. Then we'll come down here, open a fence gate on bottom above each rail. Then we're going to put 2 end rods here and 2 end rods here. On this top middle up here, we're going to put 2 fence gates and then a wither skeleton skull. And then we'll come down in front of it. Then come in front of this on bottom, put a fence gate above each rail. On the next block forward in the center, do another brick block, another brick slab, a fence gate, another brick slab, and another brick block. Then take out netherite, 1 here and here for the wheels. Same thing on this side. Then put a fence gate on the end of either of these 2 wheels. And on the gap between the wheels here above the rail, put 3 sideways lightning rods on each side. Then put a hopper on the side of all 4 wheels. Then we'll crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. Same thing over here. Put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper over here. Then come up top with polished deep slate on the middle and do a line to the front of this, aligned with these fence gates. And on the side of it here, do a full line of fence gates on this second layer. Same thing on this side, a full line of fence gates over here as well. Then we're going to come in front of this on bottom, and we're going to skip 1 block forward from this. So there's a gap of space right here. And we're going to go 3 wide with polished deep slate, and then we're going to extend that forward and make that 14 blocks long. So a big rectangle. That's a 3x14. Then, on the side of it, do a full line on this side of polished deep slate, and a full line on this side of polished deep slate, so it ends up being 5 wide. Then on this end, 5 upside down polished deep slate stairs here, facing forward. Then come behind it, in this gap, 5 upside down backward facing polished deep slate stairs here. Then 5 polished deep slate blocks across here. Come to the front and do 5 across here. Then an upside down stair on each corner here and here. Come back to this end and an upside down stair facing backwards here on this corner, and 1 on this side upside down as well. Then we'll come in here, and we're going to fill the middle 3 of this all with polished deep slate down to the other end. Next, we're going to come in and we need to grab gray stained glass panes. And where this cutout is, we're going to do a full line of stained glass panes here on this side, and a full line of stained glass panes here on this side. Then we're going to come in front of this on the bottom, right in front of it, and put a fence gate on each rail. In front of that, a set of netherite wheels, and in the middle, another brick block, another brick slab, fence gate, then a slab and a block, then a netherite wheel here and here, and a fence gate on either of those out the front. Then we're going to do 3 sideways lightning rods here, and 3 here. Having some trouble placing it there. Then come through and put a hopper on the side of all 4 of these wheels. Then we'll crouch, put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. Same thing on this other side. Put one on each of these hoppers. Then we'll come up on this top middle with polished deep slate and bring a line forward right up the center until you're aligned with these fence gates. And on the side here, a full row of fence gates on this side and a full row of fence gates over on this side right here. Now, come on bottom in front of this here, and we're gonna skip one block forward from it, so there's a 1 block wide gap of space, and go 3 wide with polished deep slate right here. Behind this, we're gonna put 5 upside down, backward facing polished deep slate stairs coming across in this gap. Then we'll put 5 polished deep slate blocks across here, and another upside down stair here, and 1 upside down stair here on this side. Then we'll come back up here. We're going to put a polished deep slate stair facing forward on the bottom corner and an upside down one above it on each side. Then 3 blocks here. Then 3 stairs on bottom here, on top a block in the middle, and an upside down stair on either side. So it looks like that. Take a dark oak stair, turn around and stack it up to this middle second block. Under it a fence gate, then open a fence gate above each rail. Then we're going to put an end rod here and here. Come out this top with polished deep slate, do 3 here, 3 on this front middle, and 3 over on this side here. Next, we're going to come stand above this truck and crouch, and we're going to put a single deep slate tile slab above all 4 of these hoppers. Then move 1 hitbox down and do 1 here and here, 1 here, and 1 here. On that center hole, we'll put a deep slate tile block in the middle. And same thing on this side, a block on the center right here. Then come to the back truck, and we're going to do the same process. So a block in the middle on each side, then a slab here and here, and same thing on this side. Then come up here and crouch and get a single slab on top of all 4 of these hoppers here. Then we need to come in and we're going to grab dark oak trapdoor. And we're going to put 3 trapdoors right here, 3 here. And do the same thing on the front truck, 3 here, 3 here. Then on the side of this here, above the back wheel, we put a skeleton skull. Above the front wheel, a dark oak fence. Then a fence gate on the center of the side here. Repeat it on this side, so a fence gate here, a fence here, and a skeleton skull here. Then we're going to come down and do the rear end here. Skeleton skull here, fence here, fence gate here. And 1 more corner to go. Do the same thing on this side here. Then we'll come up here and crouch. And we're going to put a fence gate here and here. And then a sideways lightning rod here and here. And then we'll repeat it on the front. So do a lightning rod here and here. And then a fence gate here and here. Now we're going to come up on top on this 3rd layer with polished deep slate block. Start at the front, and we're going to go 3 wide on the top middle and start bringing that down. And we're going to bring that all the way across, right down to the other end of the locomotive. And just keep it coming here. Then we're going to come on top of this fuel tank above this stair and do a line of polished deep slate blocks here and come across to this front stair right here. And then copy that and do the same thing on this side. On this back end, we'll do a full row of polished deep slate slabs on the upper hitbox right here, down to the back. And same thing on this side. Then we'll move up. In front of the fuel tank here on the upper hitbox, we're going to do a smooth quartz slab, an oak stair, and 3 smooth quartz slabs. And copy that exactly across on this side, the same way. Then we're going to come down on the side of this fuel tank on the third stained glass pane back, and we're going to put a wither skeleton skull. Then back one and up one, we're going to do a mangrove button, and down here a mangrove sign. Copy that on this side. So wither skeleton skull here, button here, sign here. Then we're going to come up on these front corners, and we need to come in and grab gray stained glass panes. And we're going to put one in this corner here, and one on this corner here. Now we're going to come on top of the front with pink glazed terracotta, and put 3 on this front middle. Then on the side of it, a magenta stained glass pane on either side. Then right here, we're going to do a line of magenta concrete back, and then skip the stair and one here. Copy that exactly on this side. Then in this gap, an upside down oak stair here, and an upside down oak stair on this side. Then we'll swing back, come on top of the front, and go 3 wide with forward facing smooth quartz stairs. On either side of that, a white stained glass pane. Then take smooth quartz block, come 5 across here, then back to right here, and 1 on the back. Copy it on this side again. And then in this gap, another upside down oak stair on either side here, like that. Then we're going to come up here, right here, we're going to go 5 wide with white stained glass pane. Then a glow item frame here, and 1 down on bottom, here and here. Then we'll come up behind these stained glass panes, and go 5 wide with smooth quartz. Then bring it back, skip the stair, and 1 on the back. Copy it on this side. Then we're going to grab a door here, and we're going to put a door above this stair, and 1 on this side. Then on these smooth quartz blocks on the front, starting on the side, we're going to do a black stained glass pane, blue, black, blue, black. Behind it, a black stained glass block, blue, black, blue, black. Behind that on either side, we're going to put a single piece of blue concrete on these front corners. And we're going to put a white stained glass pane on the side of either of those. Then 2 black stained glass panes right here. And then on the back corners, a blue concrete here and here. And then we'll come back up front. Now come up on the side of this item frame, do a dark oak sign with our number, which is going to be 3015. Same thing on this side. Hit both of those signs with white dye and a glowing sack each. Then we need to make some banners for the lights, so we're going to come into a loom with a yellow banner and white dye. We're going to put a border on it and a horizontal in the center. Then a new banner in red dye, make 1/2 red, put a white border on it, and a horizontal in the middle. These white and red ones are for the bottom item frames here. So put 1 on each of these item frames, and we're going to turn them so the red is on the inside. And then the other one goes here and turn it sideways. Now we're going to come down to the back here. And on this side right here, we're going to put a door going this way. Then turn this way and a door like that so it's an L shape. Then right here, 2 blue concrete, then 2 magenta concrete, and above that, 3 magenta concrete across the top. Then above that, we're going to do 2 layers of 3 smooth quartz blocks on the top of here. Then a column of 2 in the center here. Then we're going to come in and grab white stained glass pane and put 2 here and 2 here. Then we're going to change this bottom block to gray wool. Then we're going to put a warp fence gate and 2 crimson fence gates. Then 1 block forward on these outer edges on each side, we're going to do a blue concrete here and here. Then a magenta above them. Then an inward facing crimson stair on either side. Above the stair, 2 smooth quartz blocks and a column on top of each side. Then come on bottom in front of this, and we'll do a full line of blue concrete coming all the way forward. And then same thing on this side, a full line of blue concrete coming all the way across this side on bottom as well here. Then, above that, we're going to switch to magenta concrete, and we'll do a full line of magenta concrete all the way across the side. Same thing on this side, a full line of magenta concrete over here. Then above that, starting at this front end here, we're going to switch to smooth quartz blocks, and we're going to do a line of 8 smooth quartz blocks coming back. Same thing on the other side, 8 blocks over here. Then behind that, back to magenta concrete, and put magenta concrete all the way across to the back. And same thing on this side over here as well. Now come into a loom, and we're going to be using a magenta banner in blue dye, and we're just going to make the bottom half blue. We'll also need a plain magenta banner. We're going to come in here and put a plain magenta banner here to cover that stair and here. Then come out where this door on the side is, and we're going to crouch and put our blue and magenta one over that door to hide it from the side view back here. Then we'll come up here behind this on top of the front, and on top of either side here we're going to add 4 more blue concrete coming back. Then behind that we'll switch to smooth quartz blocks and do a full line of smooth quartz coming all the way down to the back. And same thing on this side, a full line of smooth quartz blocks across this end too. Just like that. Now come on top of the back, and we're going to put 4 upside down, outward facing black stone brick stairs. And same thing on this side. In front of that, 2 smooth quartz blocks on either side. In front of that, we'll go back to black stone brick stairs, outward facing and upside down, and do a line of 8 stairs coming forward. And then 8 upside down stairs on this side as well here. Then in front of that, we'll go back to smooth quartz blocks and do 3 smooth quartz on each side. In front of that, black stone brick stairs upside down and do another 4 stairs coming forward on each side here. Then in front of this, we'll go to blue concrete, and we're going to go 5 wide with it and start bringing it all the way forward to cover this roof. And we're going to stop right here above these stained glass blocks. Then we'll come behind here, and we can go ahead and fill the rest of this in the middle 3 wide with blue concrete and bring it all the way down to the back to cover the roof back here. Just like that. Then we're going to take out some deep slate tile stairs, and everywhere there's black stone brick stairs, we're going to put outward facing right side up deep slate tile stairs above them. Same thing on this side, cover the tops of all these stairs with deep slate tile stairs. Then take dark prismarine stairs, and we're going to put 1 here, 2 here, then 3 here. Do the same thing on this side. Then we're going to come up in front of this here. We're going to do 2 outward facing dark prismarine stairs and 1 forward facing stair on either side. Then take dark prismarine slabs out on top of the front, 1 block from the front. Do 2 rows of 5 slabs here, and then 2 on either side like that. Now we'll detail the top of the locomotive, so we're going to come back to the back of this blue concrete. Put 3 stone pressure plates. In front of that, use dark prismarine slabs to make a plus shape. Knock out the middle, put in cobble deep slate, and then a trapdoor. Then in front of that, a pressure plate in the middle, and a grindstone on either side. In front of that, go 3 wide with slabs. Then we're going to skip 1 block forward from that and do 3 connected plus shapes of dark prismarine slabs. Knock out the centers of all 3. Put in cobble deep slate, and then a trapdoor on each. In front of that, we're going to move on this upper hip box here, And we're going to go 3 wide with dark prismarine slabs. Then, in front of that is the horn, so in the middle we're going to open back-to-back warped fence gates for our horn. In front of that, a cauldron for an exhaust. Then, a dark prismarine slab on either side of the cauldron, and in front of it, a 3x3 of slabs. In front of that, a stone button on either side. Then, in front of that in the middle, 2 levers going into each other. Then 2 stone pressure plates in front of that, and then a button on either side again. Then 5 blue carpet here, and then we're just going to come back through this whole roof, and wherever we have in place something, we're going to place blue carpet. And keep it coming back, and then a T-shape across this back here. Now come on back with a glow item frame, and put one right here with a frog light. Then on the middle top, we're going to do a birch sign up here with our number 3015. And we're going to hit that with blue dye, and then we need a glow ink sac. And hit that with a glow ink sac. Then we're going to come up front, and right here, put a birch sign with 3015, hit it with blue dye and a glow ink sac. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Birch sign with 3015, hit it with blue dye and a glowing sac. Then we're going to come to the back with oak fences. Right here we're going to come up 4 and forward 1. Then 3 on the side here. Copy it over here, so right here up 4, forward 1, right here up 3. Then we're going to do 2 here, and a chain across this gap. Then we're going to put a glow item frame down here and here, and we need to do another of those red and yellow banners like we made earlier and turn them so the red's on the inside of each. Then we're going to come up front by this door, and we're going to do a column of 4 oak fences on either side of the door. And then same thing on this side, a column of 4 oak fences on either side of this door here. Now come back into a loom with a magenta banner and white dye. We're going to put a vertical on either side, horizontal on the top and the middle. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top and bottom. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on the middle, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. Then put a magenta border around all 3 of these. Then we'll do a new banner with white dye, and we're going to put a horizontal on the top and bottom. Then go to magenta and do this triangle across the bottom. Then a new banner, do the 2 horizontal white stripes again, and do the opposite triangle across the bottom, and then 1 more with a horizontal stripe on the top and the bottom. And then we can come and we'll place these. We're going to come on this magenta under the back of this vent, and we're going to put ace right here. Then after the E, we're going to put 2 of the stripe ones, and then this triangle. Then over here 2 stripe ones, and then the opposite triangle. And then of course we have to do this on the other side, so come over here under this vent. And we'll put ace right here. Then 2 stripe ones on either side, and then opposite triangle ones at each end. Just like that. Now we'll do the interior, so come on inside here with smooth sandstone slabs, come across the door, and fill this all into the front at that same level. Then 3 across behind the door. Then a row of double slabs under this window, 3 slabs here. We're going to put 2 glow item frames with end crystals, and then a lever. Turn around, and we're going to put a stair on each side for seats. Then back here on the right, we're going to do a 2x2 of blast furnaces, and then a door here. And now the cab's done, and we'll come through this door. In front of this door, put a column of stairs coming down, so you have a staircase. Then 3 smooth sandstone block here, 1 over here, and raise that all the way up to the top. Then down here, we're going to put an end portal and a torch, and 2 columns of smooth sandstone blocks right here. Then a door here, 2 blocks above it. Then a door here, 2 blocks above that. In the middle behind this, we're going to do wax oxidized cut copper, 3 blocks long and 3 tall. Then 3 across the front, 3 across the back on top. Behind this, we'll do the prime mover. So we're going to do a line of 8 sideways anvils coming back. Then above it, 8 netherite blocks. Then come through on the sides of the netherite, and we'll put 8 dark oak buttons on the side of all these blocks. And then same thing on this side, 8 dark oak buttons coming across here. Then above that, we'll do another full line of anvils. Then above it at the front, we'll do 4 netherite, then 4 polished deep slate walls. Behind this on bottom, a 2x2 of sideways end rods here. So 2 and 2. Behind this, take smooth stone blocks, 2 columns of 3, then 1 here, then 3 polished deep slate walls up here. Then a column of walls behind this here. Then we're going to do a 2x2 of smooth stone, then a wall here, a brewing stand here, and a hopper here. And now our interior is all completed here. So there we have it, folks. We've completed our Altimont Corridor Express F59PHI locomotive. I hope everyone enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.